What's up, y'all? And welcome to the first episode of the Saturday Show. This is my regular. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the very first episode of the Saturday Show here on KANS Studios. I'm so happy to get this underway because, we haven't had a lot of different stuff come up on the channel, so we're bringing some new segments. I'm excited. And you may notice, Nick, why you got an episode of SpongeBob playing in the background? Well, if you really want to know, it's because right now when I'm filming this video, it is my favorite time of the year, Christmas time, the holiday time, whatever you want to call it. I'm so happy. I love it. That's why I'm in such a great mood right now, and that's why I'm making this video for you guys, and I'm so happy. Let's get it underway. This is the very first episode, episode 1 of the Saturday Show, starring me, Nick, and I'm so happy to get this going. I keep saying how happy I am, but I am. So you know what? Let's get going, you guys, and let's kick it. So basically what's going to be happening is I'm going to talk about a topic that's going on in the world. I'm going to talk about how I feel about it, if I like it, if I don't like it. I'm going to ask for some feedback for you guys in the comments. And I'm just going to try to keep the energy up, keep everybody happy. And that's basically all I'm going to be doing. Just giving a quick update, talk about everything that went on the channel. I'll give out my weekly awards, whatever you want to call it, at the end of every video. And yeah, so you know what? I'm going to get started, and let's go. In the news right now, everybody's talking about the new release of the Star Wars movie, The Force Awakening. And that name alone sounds pretty sick, but I'm just so excited because they're carrying on this legacy that Star Wars has built up over time, and I love it personally. I feel like the teaser wasn't as good as it could have been, but it is a teaser, so they can't give out too much information. That's why I'm waiting for the trailer. The trailer is going to be awesome. And one thing that came up quite controversial. Oh, that's my favorite part. It's the song. Sorry. One part that came up that was pretty controversial about the movie is the fact that there was a black stormtrooper. Now, everybody's saying like, oh, how can you be a black stormtrooper? They just stop cloning them? Let me just ask you something. You're in a war. You're telling me you don't want at least 1 or 2 black guys on your squad? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying. So anyway, let's move on from that. The thing that's going on in the news is something I am so excited for, and that is the Jurassic World movie. Now, the Jurassic World movie is something I love. I love all the Jurassic Parks. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. And they're bringing in such a fantastic, amazing actor in Chris Pratt. He's upcoming. Everybody knows him. I loved him from when he was in Parks and Recreation and in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a great guy, a great filmer. He can be hilarious, funny, and he's a great actor altogether. I'm so excited for that movie. I'm really looking out for it. And you know what? You guys should look out for it too. I personally think that that's going to be a great movie. The idea behind it, how it's going to be one super dinosaur that's going ape on everybody, that I think is a great idea, and how they biologically engineered it and everything. I could go on for hours and hours about it, but I'm just gonna cut that off there. But I'm so excited for Jurassic World. Watch it when it comes out, please. With that, I get to one of my final segments on this episode, which is the best and worst of the week. Now, basically how this is going to work, I'm going to take something really awesomely cool that happened in the week, and some not so great, some pretty bad. I'm going to put them all, and what I'm going to say is the worst of the week and the best of the week. And whichever one I get chosen for that week is one I'm going to use. So for this week, the best of the week, I'm giving to a game. And this dude just walked outside my window, and he's looking real sketchy. Anyway, so forget about that. But basically what I'm saying is, for the best of the week, this week, what I've chosen is something that's not coming out for a little while, but I've been excited for so long. And it is Star Wars Battlefront 3. On the Xbox One, and it's just an amazing game. My favorite game of all time was Star Wars Battlefront. My second favorite game of all time was Star Wars Battlefront 2. My favorite game is still Zelda Ocarina of Time. You can't fight that. But anyway, so that game was so fantastic, and all I ask is that in the making of the third one, that they focus and take away all the great things they've had in the second one, and just put in the third one and make it freaking amazing. I would be so happy. So happy. Oh my gosh, I'm just excited for that, and I think that it's going to be a great game. Quote me on this, it's going to be either a 9 or a 10 on the rating scale. I promise. I feel like it will be. No, an 8 to a 10. Somewhere in between there. I promise it'll be that great. For the worst of the week, it's a topic everybody's talking about. And before I say this, I'm saying from the perspective of how people are approaching this, not the deal itself. And I'm saying the Ferguson verdict, I'm putting it for the worst of the week. Now, I'm not saying because I'm black and I think that, oh, the black guy, he just shot for the sake of shooting him. I'm saying from the perspective that people are using this as an excuse for violence. And I just think that's stupid, really. I mean, granted, you can be mad about it, but what's burning down houses and pillaging and looting stores and whatnot? What's that gonna do? That's not gonna change the verdict. Poor Michael Brown, bless his family and everything, but he's still gone. You can't really change that. I feel it was overkill, and that I don't feel like the cop gave Michael Brown a chance, but at the same time, there's two different sides to each story. There's people that say that Michael Brown charged the cop, and that's when he shot him, and the people saying that Michael Brown was stepping away, staggering, and the cop shot him again. If it's that Michael Brown was charging at him, I can understand why the cop would have shot him, but if it's just that he was staggering away, you can't do that, man. That's just overkill. So I'm going to go from both perspectives, that the cop was trying to defend himself. I'm going to try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I really am not leaning toward either side. Gentlemen, I'm going to try to get happier again, get off that sad stuff before going on to Ferguson. We're going to do some happy stuff here, and for the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away some awards. Not to you guys, my bad. It's just what I think for this current week. Over time, I'm going to have you guys start voting for what you think each one should be. But here we go. Our first award for Game of the Week is, what better way to start off than the greatest video game of all time, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is the greatest game ever. No argument. I don't care what anybody has to say. It is the best. No comment. People say, oh, the new one's just as good. Like, no. You can't beat that. There's too much. It was too innovative of a game. It was the first game you could save in. Too much stuff. It was such a big, open world, amazing game. You gotta start off with that. I mean, I'm sorry. If you don't agree with me, my bad, but I love that game. It's my favorite game ever. So yeah. For our Celebrity of the Week, I'm giving it to Chris Pratt, because like I talked about in the video, he is doing so much. He's taking over. This dude's in Guardians of the Galaxy, was in Parks and Recreation, and now he's doing Jurassic World. Are you for real? That's insane, man. Oh my gosh. This dude is one of the greatest, highest paid, most amazing. Props to you, Christopher Pratt. You are the bomb, diggity wiggity jiggity friggity higgity, man. You are amazing. Sports team of the week is going to be Real Madrid. My favorite, tied for my favorite soccer team. I love watching soccer. It's my second favorite sport to watch and play, and I'm giving that to them. Them and Paris Saint-Germain are tied for my favorite teams, but enough about me. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it so much. Make sure to follow us on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. And make sure to subscribe for new videos. And yeah, I just appreciate so much what you guys have been doing. And most of all, you keep doing you, I'ma do me, and deuces, y'all. Peace.